Hi guys, welcome back. It's your boy Motoman Dan. Today we're going to be talking about the Mana Rage Trinket. Equipping this increases the mana capacity of the hero, fast mana regeneration if used. You have to activate the trinket 5 times in order to complete it. Unique upgrades is to increase max mana or to increase the duration of the active. The special upgrade is the first spell after use costs 0 mana. The only time I've used this is when I'm using Stone Staff Max on Slagfield. Max can jump over to the gate, and this allows me to go through the first 2 waves without having to die to reset my mana pool. Mana is definitely more important than health. It does regenerate passively, whereas health does not. However, the Mana Rage Trinket does not inherently regenerate your mana. You have to use it for that to happen. I don't know if I would like to change the increased duration to passively regenerating mana, maybe, but can't be used. I don't know. Or maybe if it's to be used, it would be a one-time use to instantly refill the mana and not like continuously fill it. But instead you'd have a passive regen for an additional passive regen for mana. Maybe. I don't know. That might be too broken. So I'm not sure. You know, there's a bit of a trade-off there. It might just be too broken if you do that instead. I don't know. But anyways, I don't think the increased duration is ever worth it. I think you'd much rather go for the increased max mana. And we'll take a look at the mana and stuff like that in the game and what counts as a spell, because the special upgrade is first spell after use, costs 0 mana. We'll take a look at what that means. But first, let's jump into the game files. So the first thing we can see here is the mana multiplier is 1.33 with 33% additional mana. The higher mana pool, the more it's going to be. Cygnus has the highest mana pool. Forwick has the lowest. So if you're going to run the Mana Rage Trinket, you might go Cygnus or Egan. They have larger mana pools than everybody else. So, maybe. But you can check out the hero stats in the hero page on the wiki. Or just wait till we upload those in the series. The Trinket Protos, the Mana Rage Trinket here, has a 180-second cooldown. The default duration for the secondary when used is 8 seconds. And it gives you 25 mana per second for 8 seconds of the duration. The upgrade takes that 1.33 to 1.5, so it gives you 50% bonus mana instead of 33%. So it's not really a huge upgrade, really, honestly. And the increased duration increases it to Mana Rage Active at level 2. Mana Rage Active level 2 takes you to 12 mana instead of 8 for 12 seconds instead of 8 seconds, 25 mana a second. So, so I think it's in a good position. I just don't know. I just can't fathom why you would use the increased duration. But if you use it, let me know. Okay, let me know if you use it and if it's really helped you in like a certain scenario. You know, you're getting overrun or something, and you got to use the Stone Staff more. You know, let me know if you use that. But typically, I run increased max mana. I think most people do. But let's go ahead and check the special upgrades thing as well in the game. Something to know is that when you come back from the dead, your mana does not go to maximum of what it is. It goes to what it is for the character. So, I mean, it'll regen on its own, but if you're, you know, if you're farming mana by dying a bunch, it won't reset fully. You'll still have your normal amount of mana. Okay, so I've tried every single item to include Egan, anything that costs mana, primary and secondary for the Ice Amulet and the Fire Amulet and the Wind Belt. It doesn't use up any mana from anything after the first activation for the Mana Rage Trinket. So the best thing that you're going to get for your value is going to be the secondary for the Ice Amulet. It uses the most amount of mana. Other than that, you're not going to get a lot of value from the Flamethrower or from the well, the Wind Belt doesn't cost much, and the Dwarven Hammer secondaries because they're constantly on. You're just not going to get a lot of value. But yeah, everything else works and works as intended, I guess. So, guys, that's the end of the Mana Rage Trinket. Let me know what you think. Let me know which upgrades you use. Let me know if you like it, you don't like it, use it, you don't use it, why not, in the comments. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I upload videos to YouTube. I stream on twitch.tv/MotobanDan. Check me out there for some other Orcs content and other tower defense games as well, I guess. And with that being said, I will catch you on the flip side. All right, deuces.